Hey everyone, you've got Craig, and my world rocks, and I know yours does too. Now, I'm not doing videos all the time now, but this one's for the 2025 period that we have entered into, and I just get the feeling that people need to keep themselves centered. So I thought I would have a conversation with you guys around keeping yourself balanced. I mean, if there's ever a year where the transitional things that are going to be going on around us and the dramatic changes and events that will happen over this year, and all positive, mind you, in my opinion, all positive, we need to stay balanced. People don't accept change really well. And change is the thing that actually we go through every moment of every day. Every little thing, I want you to think about change. Every little thing that you do, every second of every day that you step into, from one moment to the next, change occurs. You are a different person at each point in time than what you previously were. Sometimes just by the smallest thing, but you think about things that makes you change an opinion, or it makes you, want to support that particular thing more now because you've found out about this information. Every little thing that you experience, bring into your life, awareness that it hits home, creates change. Every new passion that you discover, every conversation that you have creates change. As we age, we change. Now, I'm a big believer that everyone always feels 20 years old inside, no matter what age you are. And staying optimistic and positive about your life from start to finish is the best advice I can give anyone. We came to this world by ourselves, we'll leave by ourselves. We're in charge. We decide to be here, and we'll decide when time is up. When the end time comes, we're the ones in charge of that. But I want to help people learn to accept change in a more positive, open, and embracing way. So here we go. A couple of simple things, and I go back to this a lot. Breathing. Water. When we drink water, it's the essence of life. When we eat something, it's the essence of life. We've got energy going in. We're made of water. We use oxygen. Oxygen is what gives us our life force. We breathe while we are here. We have to breathe oxygen to stay alive. So, breath and breathing is extremely important, as is water, as is food. So, taking notice of these things and looking after yourself in the most, balanced and positive way with the things that you do for yourself is extremely positive. So to go forward in daily life, I think it's very important to focus on your breathing once a day. So basically what we do is we sit very open, shoulders very open. Good to sit in a straight back chair so your energy and your body is nice and aligned. Close one's eyes, which I will do now. Basically, in your mind's eye, you imagine white light striking you on the top of the head, coming down from the universe, and you imagine white light filling and flowing down your whole face, over your body. In your mind, you're imagining it. Let that white light flush through, out the ends of your fingertips, out the ends of your toes. Let your whole body in your mind's eye look like glowing white light. Glowing white light. And sit there and breathe in your nose, deep into your diaphragm, pushing deep into your stomach area, holding it and for 3 seconds, then releasing the air. And again, so it's focusing on the breath. It's in the nose, hold out the mouth. Have the cycle happening. I've said this before, it's what singers do to get balance with their breathing when they want to sing, hold and work with their air better, so they can hold the longer notes, etc., etc. It's life force. It's about taking notice and taking ownership of these aspects of yourself. the main issue I see with us out here in the world is that everyone wants to blame everything else for what goes on. It's very easy to blame imaginary things or imaginary or beliefs and things. I can't do anything about that. That's something else. Someone else does that. I just, I don't know. I'll just step back and not take ownership. My challenge to all of you out there is to take ownership of every part of you. Take ownership of your thoughts, take ownership of your words, take ownership of your breath, take ownership of your water that you drink on a regular basis, take ownership of the types of food you put into your mouth, take ownership of, the relationships that you're in. If you want these things to be as open and aware and flow in the way that makes you most centered, you have to take ownership of the things in your life. When you hear yourself blaming someone else for something that's happening, you're pushing, you're not taking ownership. And I know in some situations when things go down, it's very easy to blame the individual that has maybe come into your world and created a disturbance as such. But the bigger picture is that you have pre-organized to create that situation for a future learning, or a learning that will take you into a more positive space in the future. But you need to be able to step back from every situation and have that core belief and that core understanding that you do create your own reality. You don't just create the fun, positive stuff at the time. You also create things that aren't so seemingly so great. For example, even when we lose someone and they cross over to the other side, as I like to say, they don't die, no one dies. They cross over to the other side. That's devastating because we can't have a direct conversation from the physical to the physical. If we meditate enough and we increase the muscle ability in our minds and our beliefs to open up and connect with our friends that are right there on the other side, and once they cross, they usually hang around us to help us. We can still communicate with them if we choose. But the ones that are still in this realm with us are the ones that we should focus on, because we're still here in this realm. This is a physical reality that we've created from our energy. This is an illusion. Now, you either believe that, you don't believe that. I'm very much in the group that believes that you create what happens to yourself, and that we are all part of the conglomerate group that goes about doing it this way so we can have experiences and learn and grow as spiritual entities that exist forever. Consciousness does not disappear, everyone. When you have conscious thought, you've basically proven to yourself that you exist. And if you can have conscious thought and exist, that doesn't go away. That doesn't go away. Change is always, we always change when we live these lives that we create. Because if we didn't change as we went along, we wouldn't learn anything. Accept and embrace change. When one door closes, another one always opens. And I'm a great believer in that new door will be even bigger and better. It will be another exciting journey that you'll be able to experience. Embrace change. That's our message for today from Craig's World Rocks. And I'm looking forward to this week, and I hope you guys do too. Keep your eyes to the skies, keep your minds open, and enjoy every day as it comes. And take control of it and take ownership of it. Craig's World Rocks, so does yours. Take care. I'll see you soon.